Hello, we just wanted to walk you through logging in and going through the functionality of your employee breach protection platform account. When you get to your login screen here, you will go to single sign-on for your organization. So the same username and password that you have for your organization is configured to allow you to log into your platform. When you log in, you will see for your organization the logos and the branding associated to it. As a individual employee, you will see a My Dashboard and a newsfeed capability on your environment. You will click on the My Dashboard. It will take you through and let you identify all the overall awareness tools that are available for the Employee Security Scoring System, or EVA, Employee Vulnerability Assessment Tool. You have your overall score in the top left corner. This is kind of like a credit score of sorts. Similar type awareness kind of gives you an idea of your security rating for all of the things that the platform allows you to utilize in its functions. Your trends are seen over time as you've gotten better. Sometimes it may be worse. If there's a dark web breach, which we'll talk about in a second, it could drop your score. There's recommendations on the right-hand side for how to improve your score. If your employee email has been in any data breaches, you will see that down here in the bottom left. And then you'll have your training statistics for yourself. Inside the program will be here in the middle at the bottom. And then your organizational leaderboard will show where you're at in the organization based on whatever the minimum is for the organization. And you can go up and down in that leaderboard by doing the things that will improve your posture on the platform. So the first thing we want to do at the top here, beyond the dashboard, is we go to our training tab. Now you can see in this example, I've already completed the training, so it is already done. But as you do that, you would then see here at the bottom the completion of it. But you will see the required trainings for your annual cybersecurity training requirements for your organization. And you just need to go through and complete those. Minimum score of 80 required on these to complete them. If you don't get that, it's okay. You can go back and retake the quiz, retake the training. But this is what would be the annual training, like the one-time training at the beginning of the year. That is HIPAA grade for HIPAA-related partners and organizations as well. And then our next tab at the top is micro trainings. The micro trainings, these are available anytime. Anyone can come back in and go through these individually. And as you do, it will improve your score. As you see over here on the right, the average micro quiz score, that's your average grade, your average outcome. Then number of quizzes taken is 34 out of, we want to get to 80 as a benchmark, but that can take some time, and that's okay. The other thing that happens is you will get a weekly micro training email on Thursday of each week, and it will include one of these micro trainings. So from inside the email, you can click on it. It will take you then back here to your portal, your employee portal, and there'll be 4 true or false questions that go with it. And you can do those, and then you will be given credit. So let's say, for example, delivery scams actually are coming out tomorrow, but we could watch it now, give you an idea what that looks like. So they'll come on, and you'll see it's only all of these are about a 2 minute 45 second on average, maybe 3 minute video. I'll just play a little bit of it so you can see.
With the rise of online shopping, cybercriminals are pulling out all the stops to capitalize on this growing trend.
So as the narrator is talking through, you will see the 4 questions here. It's almost verbatim that you would hear them make a statement related to it, but then you would just pick true or false. When you complete those, then you hit submit down here, and that will take you back to the screen, and it'll give you a score and the date taken, and that will then be part of increasing your employee security score. Another option we have at the top is dark web monitoring. So this is a feature for your organization and for you individually for your professional emails. It will be monitoring your professional emails 24 hours a day, 365, 7 days a week, that whole classic statement concept. If your professional email is in a data breach, then our security team, as well as your security manager and yourself, should receive an email. Do not be, I would say, freaked out about that. Just when you get that, check in with your security manager and we'll walk through the things that you need to do. Ideally in the platform, though, we've now been able to update the platform where there will actually be some dark web training if your professional email is ever in a breach. You do that dark web training. It's kind of like some remediation to help you be reminded of things to be aware of now that there was a professional email in a breach. And then that will help bring your score back up some. If your professional email is in a breach, it will drop your score a little bit. So don't let that be of a high concern, as we can do some remediation. Another great value of this tool we have here is that you can go over and you can actually put in a personal email yourself, any of your personal emails, a spouse, partner, child, family member, aunt, uncle, grandparent, and you can see that it will also let you know what data breaches any of your personal emails have ever been in. It will tell you the compromised data, email that in this case, these are the email addresses and passwords were compromised. And if it is more than that, it will tell you if it was address, name, whatever type of credential associated to it will tell you what's in there. And then you can at least know to go back and change your passwords on any personal accounts that might have been a data breach, and you can keep up with that as well. There's a newsletter repository you can go back through. We have these all the way back through, I believe 2016 is as far back as they go. And some of the material is recycled, or reused from the perspective that some tidbits may be valuable in the same months and in future years, such as holidays. So while it's not the same articles verbatim, topics can be refreshed and updated throughout the cycle as we go, but you can go back and look through those for general interest. And then you have the policies portal. For your organization, this is where any policies that the organization wants you to be aware of and to acknowledge, whether to download and acknowledge, that's going to be up to the organization. You have to check with your security manager and as to whether they want you to download them, physically sign them, and turn them back in. Or in this case, at least, we have the option. You will see them. If you haven't acknowledged any of the policies, there will be an acknowledge all button down here. You can click that button and it will acknowledge that you know that all of these policies exist in your organization's policy portal. Now, you still should be reading all of these. You should still engage with your supervisor to understand what the expectation is for your policy portal, and of course follow those processes internally and to keep up with things. That is a overall general review for the employee security score tracking, as well as the functionality of the employee dashboard in the breach protection platform. The other option you will see is newsfeed. This runs 24 hours a day. So here we're able to send out information to you, as well as there will be general content, cyber-related content that our partners and perhaps your organization specifically as well, your security and IT team may want to send out that you may find here as we go along. So you can choose by clicking on the star what you want to see first when you log in. If you'd like it to be the news feed, you can just click this star here, and that's what you would see first. If you'd like it to be your dashboard, you can do that as well. If you have any additional questions or comments about the breach protection platform for your organization, please get in touch with your security manager, and we will respond with the appropriate information.